be showing you how to calculate the total surface area of a cylinder in this video. So first, let's begin with where you might be able to find cylinders in your everyday life. Firstly, soft drink cans, so your Coke cans, Sprite, Lift, Fanta, all of those 375ml cans are in the shape of cylinders. Another one in the kitchen might be sauce bottles, so jars of tomato or carbonara, whatever you like on your pasta, sauce bottles. Another one is, if you are a tennis fan, the cylindrical plastic long containers where you keep your tennis balls in, that is in the shape of a cylinder. Or if you're a huge candle fan like I am, you would have numerous glass cylinders at home where your candles live. So, how do we calculate the total surface area of a cylinder? Well, first, just like everything else, we're going to write down the formula. Now, you'll notice that next to the cylinder in the total surface area formulas Word document on DayMap, that there are two formulas. Now, it is actually the exact same thing, but the second one that's listed is in factorized form. So they both will give you the exact same answer, but I'll talk you through in this video why there are two next to the cylinder. So I'll write the first one down to begin with. So the total surface area equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. This is the total surface area of a cylinder. Now imagine if you actually unraveled this cylinder, you would get two circles and a long rectangular wraparound sheet. Okay, so this long rectangular wraparound sheet would meet up, and then the two circles would be on either side. So this formula, the first one that's given to you in the formula sheet, is actually broken down to have this specifically as the area of the two circles. Now remember, the area of a circle is pi r squared. If we have a circle on the top of a cylinder and the bottom of a cylinder, then we have two circles in this shape. So if the area of one circle is pi r squared, then the area of two circles is obviously 2 pi r squared. So this first part of the formula refers to the area of both circles. Okay? Now, this second part here, this refers to the elongated long rectangular bit that is left over. Okay? So I will just go in with orange. And I'm simply just going to say leftover. Okay, so this is where both parts of this formula come from. So what we're going to do now is factorize what we are given here to then get the second part of the formula that's given to you in this formula sheet. So if we factorize this, we need to take out our common factors. So what can you see in this part of the formula that is in this part too? Well, they both have number 2's, so I'll stick the number 2 out the front. They both have pi's, so I'll stick the pi there too. This one has 2 r's, but this side only has 1. So we'll stick 1 r out the front, and then that's it. 4 variables over here, and obviously there's a h on this side as well, but no h here, so we can't bring that out. Now, what do we have left over here? Well, we still have 1 r because there are 2 r's here and there's only 1 out the front. So we'll put r and then plus h because the h was left over here. This 2 pi r has already come out and the h is left over. Now, you do not need to know how to get this. You just need to know that this actually equals the exact same as this formula, and the way that we get this formula is by separating the cylinder into 2 parts. So this is the area of both circles, and this is the area of the leftover, so this curved elongated part here. And if we add those 2 areas together, we get the total surface area. Now, it's much easier to deal with this formula here because obviously there aren't as many things to do. So let's put units next to the radius and the height. Let's say our height is 12 centimeters. And let's say the radius is 5 centimeters. Okay, so let's go ahead and substitute that into the formula. Total surface area equals 2. Remember, no gaps, imaginary time signs. So times pi times our radius, which is 5. And then bracket our radius again, which is 5, plus h, which is the height, which is 12. Put this into your calculator exactly how you see it. So I'll get my calculator out over here. 2 times actual pi button times 5, bracket 5 plus 12, close bracket. I've put it in exactly how I see it. Now press equals and we'll round to 2 decimal places. So the total surface area equals 534.07 centimeters squared. Now, if you used this formula here, you'd get the exact same answer, but you're giving yourself more work to do. So we would use this one instead.